What's up, nerds? I'm Satoru. I'm proud to be a nerd, and you should be too. And we have finally reached the end of Pokemon Legend ZA Mega Dimension DLC. It has been, oh my god, like, this came out, the DLC came out in what? The beginning of December, so it's been 2 months almost. I have been playing this thing for almost 2 months, and oh man, this DLC is exhausting to try and marathon through. It's almost like, you know, it's not designed to go this way. And if anyone actually tries to do like a catch-em-all speed run of this game with the DLC in it, oh boy, they are probably in for a nightmare. It's gonna be gross. Just completely gross. I don't even know how the hell it would work. But that's not my problem. Because I just have just a tiny little bit more to do here. But just to check off what I have done like every side quest in the game, save for that one that is absolutely ridiculous, and I'm not gonna touch that. I have gotten every single shiny Pokemon that I wanted, including 4 legendaries, and I have only 2 Pokemon left to catch in the entire game, and I will be completely done with the Pokedex. And we will do those. We will clean that up tonight. But I figure I can mope around for a little bit and knock something else off the checklist here. So as I head into the video juego, the one other thing I want to do, believe it or not, well, first off, I should probably, yeah, I'm not going to be catching anything else here, so we'll just go right into there. What I am going to do is first show that I have Keldeo primed and ready. Only took like 3 extra special scans from when I played last week. Sup, Kara? Welcome in. But yeah, the only other thing I want to do, actually, I want to buy all the clothes. I should have the money for it. Yeah, 5.9 million should be plenty. It should be plenty. So we are just going to go on a absolute shopping spree right now. These are pretty nice. I wonder if you can actually still mix and match the colors. Some nice little track pants. Just straight up kimono. Kimono-ish. Tights you can't even see, because I'm wearing big-ass pants. And that's one shop done. Oh, that's right. This is the Muck sweater. Oh, that's an interesting one. Solrock. Nope. Not wearing them. That one's different. What is it called? Clay Shippo. Whatever. Oh, and of course, track pants to go with. The bag on the waist. What, that? Oh, I got that from, getting, Ivor's gear. It's so good. I love freaking shiny Phalanx. Damn. That's a pretty cool set. More socks I ain't wearing. And canvas sneakers. That color's a little less garish. Yeah, I've already spent $1 million. Actually, that one's kind of nice. Yeah, I've been rocking this one before. I want to see if you can actually, now that I have this, I want to see if you can actually mix and match the colors. That should be a thing now. What, that's a Chespin hat? Oh yeah, look at that. And then turns... I wouldn't say that's... Well, it's kind of like Gengar, but they're just repurposing it. Why is it reminding me of that one hat that friggin' Logan Paul wore? See, that one makes sense. That one has totally got the Pikachu stuff. The extra tufts of hair notwithstanding. Makes more sense on the Eevee one, actually. What are these ones? Oh yeah, these are the puffy sneakers. Kind of the Fuomoko sneakers. Oh my god. See, you even get an all collected marking for this one. Oh, it's like coughing. What does that say? You know what? It probably says stuff in the Pokemon language. I'm sure someone's translated it already. Oh hey, the X and Y colors, which are also the red and blue colors. Oh, this one's cool. This one's got the, like, Noivern colors. Oh, we got a new bag. Roxas ain't even in this game. Oh, Lucha is. Obstagoon ain't in this game. Yeah, I never liked... you know what? Actually, those earrings aren't too bad. I don't mind the punkier ones. If only they had sword earrings in this game. But no, that's too good of a design choice for them. Skinny jeans. Do I not have some of these? No, I don't. Must have different kinds. A beret. Makes sense because France. Skinny jeans, ew? What's ew about them? I happen to be a fan. And I think I rock them. Too tight, too uncomfortable. Oh yeah, when it comes to wearing it, I could see that. Oh, I missed some stuff. These are a lot cheaper. There we go. Pointed loafers. God, it seems wrong to show ankle like that with these puffy sweatpants. I want to bend over and not worry if my fat ass is going to split them down the middle. Oh, fair. More socks I can't see. Say cactus knee high. Combat boots, there we go. Actually, I have a set of these already. What is this one? Noxious Red. Ink Splash seems like something out of Splatoon. Oh, this graffiti again. Side Gore boots? Damn, these are pricey. Mid-calf. Damn, that's a chunky heel. Eh. Blouse and V-neck. Well, actually, that print's pretty nice. I can dig that. That too. Oh, here are your North Faces. '60s pants, I guess. Just boring cargo. That's better. What kind of beanies are these? It said graffiti? Baseball cap. Damn, I've spent 2 million already. And I think... No, I'm not done. Oh, that one I already have. Yeah, crop top with a undershirt. Not what I'm looking for. Hell yeah. Crop top, no undershirt. Show that midriff. Oh, I bought these? Was there a pair of these that weren't so glossy? Like, preferably, I would want denim. Yeah, that one looks too much like a, Yeah, those aren't the right thing. Chino shorts. Damn, that's a hell of a trench coat. That looks like something. Carmen Sandiego. Oh, another one of these? The janitor look? Yeah, these are the gloves I already have. But now in other colors. Did I get everything now? I think I did. Yep. That's one boutique done. Now we go over to the one in Rouge. Cardigan. Quickly running out of money there. Apparently, I should have enough. Especially considering the stuff I've bought already. Oh yeah, isn't this just what Harmony starts out with? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, it's still so smart. This game finally went ahead and made all the clothes multi-purpose. Overalls? You gonna be a farmer? Huh, they list Luigi in front of Mario. Maybe I got rid of it first chance I got. Damn. These are still going. That's almost Fire Mario. That's Luigi again. Tights I can't see. Yeah, look how dirt cheap these are. In probably every color. Socks and tights. What's up, Axel? I'm cleaning out the boutiques. More cardigans. Trying to figure out what to do tonight? I don't know. Something about this pullover don't look right. More overalls? Okay, those are almost Wario. And even more socks. You can't mouse over a macro? Oh, those are the boots I already have. Brown. Simple pumps. Now that's a fashion statement. Pumps in these baggy-ass sweatpants. This is the hair salon. More North Face? Oh, that's very pink. There's a cadence to WoW combat that FF14 doesn't have. Being able to create macros that let me cast heals while just hovering my mouse over allies is key to that speed. Don't tell me FF14 still has like a normal, whatchamacallit. Did I miss one? Yeah, I did. 8 games that discriminate against longer hair? There are games like that? Didn't Karina come up in something like this? You know, it's still crazy to think about. FF14 is so completely different from how it was when it launched. Basically a different game. Most games don't want to make styles that go lower than mid-back, if that far. Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of, yeah, it is a lot to render. Yoshi P saved it, yup. The physics and the, yeah. Armor design around it, too. True. Mutton boots. They're Uggs. Gray Uggs, black Uggs, white Uggs, dark brown Uggs. What color is this? Pink brown. Yet Dark Cloud 2, a PS2 game, did a great job with Monika's hair physics. They went the route of limiting armor designs. If you don't design armor right, you get shitloads of clippings, so you either need extra physics nodes in some armor or have to limit all possible armor designs. Yeah. Look what people have to deal with in, like, Source Filmmaker and Miku Miku Dance and all that. You don't do it right, hair clips all over the place. But also for Monika, they only had to render the one hairstyle for her. Ponytails are easier than other styles. They went a very easy route with long hair. Exactly. There have been a couple cases I've seen where people, like, cheap out on the rendering that way by doing a ponytail instead of even fuller hair like this. I remember the newer Samurai Showdown did that with the character Charlotte. It's also harder in 3D. Yeah, I mean, it's really only 3D where that's an issue. 2D, you could have a sprite however the hell you want. God forbid you have something like, I don't know, whatever that AI Sims game was. You'd probably ruin it. Oh yeah, these are like, this is a plain old headband. What was that called? Inzoi? Or something like that? Yeah, that was it. Like, everyone, all the Hololive girls played it that one time. Which, they didn't even play the actual game, they just fooled around in the character customization. But yeah, all that game's assets were AI. Like, apparently there is a Sims game in there, but no one cared about that. Budu knit gloves? What's Budu about them? Design? I guess that kind of looks like a Budu. Next. There isn't one over here, is there? Nope. Next up. Socks I can't see. Probably every color. Even mixes. Oh god, there's gonna be so many of them. So many socks. I hope Lumiose is happy I'm putting this much money into the economy. I guess that first set of stores was the only one that was, like, stupidly expensive. We'll see. Doing more for the game economy than Dump has ever done for the US one? Mm-hmm. Oh, I have these shoes. I don't even remember. I must have bought those like day one. So wait, these sock sneakers, they are what I think they are, right? They just have like the front cut out. So it's open toe, right? I don't know how I feel about that. Can't see the rest of these. Are these basically Chuck Taylors? If only you could buy in bulk here. You do it everywhere else. But this is tedious. I have those. Okay, finally that shop is done. You know what, actually is the salon right here? Yeah. You know what? Can we get a different hairstyle right now? I think I might want to change it up a little bit. Slick back almost works for me. Harmony's default hair is fine, but not me. You know, this Android 18 look right now, that might fit. I'll come back to that. Ponytail makes sense for me, but I don't think it's high enough. Oh yeah, this is just straight up Canary's hair. Can you actually change the color on it? I don't think you can. Oh yeah, the full Jasson hair. That's about as long as it gets, I think. No, I guess you can. It's like weird. There's like a gray kind of... I mean, green kind of tint on Canary's hair. I I guess Jacint's hair is just about as long as that other one. And we get the crazy Ivor hair. That's also really long. No, and you can get Corbeau and Grisham. Okay, I'm going back to the I'm going back to Android 18 here. Cannot change the bangs. Okay. I don't know, are any of these... Let's see. Oh my god, there's so many different color choices. What matches with me? It might just be gold. Yeah, that lime color is almost what the canary hair was. They really did add so many. The peach one is pretty close too. That might be closer, actually. Actually, let me go back to the, let's investigate here. Let's go back to... Okay, now I see what's going on. Yeah, the top of the hair is how it was. It looks like there's an extra color for Canary. Okay, color blocking. Yeah, I probably don't need any of that, do I? That probably... I don't know. Nah, I don't need any of that. And then balayage. Do I go with the normal hair color like that? Actually, this looks good. I kind of like this. I kind of like this fade right here. Eyebrows are fine. Okay. Back to clothing. Tip fedoras. Is that the one I got by default? More berets. It's strange to say that the character customization is oddly limited in ways in this game. I don't know, it's like taking steps forward and steps back in ways. I mean, it's still a breath of fresh air. I was gonna combine the two. It's still way better than what Scarlet and Violet has. When you compare it to even Sword and Shield, I don't know. Yeah, what am I getting? Yeah, I'm getting bags right now. No, that shiny Phalanx pouch is not going anywhere. I can't even see the earrings on this. Also, who's watching the Pro Bowl games right now? Just kidding. No one's watching that shit. It's a flag football game on a Tuesday. Like, I don't know why they didn't just air it on Sunday. Like, it's been Sunday for ages. Unless they really just wanted it to die and put it in a shit time slot. I don't get it. I know there's all this hullabaloo right now about Bill Belichick not being not getting the Hall of Fame nomination on his first year. And it's like, yeah, if the common excuse is the cheating stuff, then yeah. Makes perfect sense to me. But yet, I gotta check, is Robert Kraft actually getting in? Which, if you're gonna hold the cheating stuff against Belichick, you know who owned the team during all that, right? And you know who's actually in the Epstein files, right? Then again, that shit was known before. All the massage stuff was known way before then. But nope, everyone's got to kiss the rings of the owners. Remember what Maria said. All the problems in the world are caused by dumb old men. More skinny jeans? I'm annoyed that people are saying names are in the Epstein files right now because it's just the result of a Control F with no context. 90% of the shit I've seen, and that's fucking bad reporting. And that's true. Oh no, they find that. No, I've seen these ones are the ones where, there's actual shit going around. Like the owner of the Giants. Oh my god. He's fucked. There's no way people have honestly processed all 3 million pages properly yet. Take him down. Damn right. Oops, I just chose to war that. J.K. Rowling. No, you're rich. Of course you're gonna be there. Okay, now that I've accidentally done this, I think it's time to actually find a different fit. Let's see, what do we want to do? We want Stumbus. Yeah, here we go. Other colors. Ooh, this might be what I want here. Wait a minute. Ooh. Yeah, you can do this now. Hold on. There might be a different color here. Wait a minute. What was this? Okay, not these colors. Where are the other crop tops? That was it? Those are the only ones that showed tummy? I thought there were more than that. Let's see, what do I rather have? I'm gonna go with black, and then... Yeah, black and blue. Now, where are my, not casual shorts? Where's the denim set? Yeah, here we go. There are several emails where Musk tries to get invited to the island and gets fucking rejected. Yeah, that one's so funny. Let's see. Do I go black? You know what? Indigo denim. And then what is this? Is this the belt color? Yeah, it's the belt color. You know what? I got some green here. Wait, you telling me that they didn't even want him on Kitty Diddler Island? That means that, yes, he tried to be a pedo, and the pedos are like, don't invite this nerd. Exactly. It's so good. The gloves can probably... What the hell's to change here? Yeah, exactly, just that. Ivor gloves, Jassant gloves. Nah, I'm fine with what I got. No socks. Yeah, let's go for some combat boots. Might do... Yeah, I'll stick with all black then. That's definitely staying the same, and I don't want any earrings. And he's now gone to Twitter with the dumbest fucking excuses. He opened his mouth, of course it's dumb. Like, I could have been a better pedo than Epstein because I'm so smart, but I chose not to. Okay. Back to the buying spree here. We might actually get new options. Oh, that's right, I have to go all the way over here. What's that shirt? Oh, it's a Yamper. Oh my god, that is a deep cut. F-Zero, that is a super deep cut for Pokemon. This is from friggin' Pokestar Studios in Black and White 2. Holy shit. What's this called? Oh, Charmy. Tyrantrum Island. Wow. I didn't know they had that. Freaking Jurassic Park. Oh, I've definitely seen this shirt around. More rompers. Wait, did I not keep the combat boots? What the fuck? I thought I put the combat boots on. What the fuck? Did I not confirm them? I must not have. Alright, I gotta go fix that. That was a classy set of overalls? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I must not have confirmed this before. There we go. Give me my chunky heels. I enjoy that your outfit basically the same as mine minus the thigh highs, right? It ticks all the boxes. Where I'm from, we call them shit kickers. We'll kick the shit out of you. The skirts are the most disappointing clothing in the entire game. Because you wear them when you kick the shit out of dumbasses, right? Oh my god. What kind of shorts are these? I wore these overalls. Pretty wacky designs. Oh my god, the giraffe rig tights. These are great. These are great. Thigh highs. Oh yeah, that design again. Statement piece for sure. Yeah, more skirts. What statement? I'm not sure. It is saying words. Do I get something mildly healthy for dinner and tendies and curly fries? What isn't healthy about tendies and curly fries? Those are very nutritious. More rompers. Romper, waffle stomper. That was an or question? I know what I said. Fried part is the not healthy part? Nonsense. Nonsense. Frying brings in the nutrients. RFK Jr. told me so it must be true. You really think fast food is rocking those? No. None of that air fried. No. Bony. Interesting design. Oh, he said so? Guess it's time to feed the brain worm with some more to get better insights. We found the classic striped thigh highs. Can't even see these. What does this one look like? It's okay. That fits the goth look. At least the black one does. Or at least the Nightmare Before Christmas equivalent of goth. I mean, I guess Nightmare Before Christmas kind of is a gateway into that. I guess? Then again, my sister is all about Nightmare Before Christmas, and she's not goth. Get in my car and force myself to decide by driving. You'll figure it out. Ooh, damn. Those are some Razer-ass headphones. Except they have the Pokeball pattern. They must really sell those. That must be a thing right now. Oh, that's a great name, Strawberry Milk. Fucking magnets, how do they work? Densoku? What is that supposed to be? Boltoned? Might be Boltoned. Actually, speaking of that, I made a list of, I went through the entire Pokédex. All 1,025 Pokemon. Trying to figure out what I have shiny and what I don't. Specifically, I was looking for things to hunt in Scarlet and Violet. And I think I found about 50. There are about 50 species that I can still get. And it's like triple that are not available. So I think bit by bit, I can actually iron that out. It's just going to be tough to go back to games like, I mean, preferably, I won't go to, like, the 3DS games or, BDSP. Blah. Shiny hunting anything in BDSP is going to be gross. Although, really, that will be my only way to get a Darkrai, I think. I did actually try shiny hunting. What were the things I tried shiny hunting in BDSP? Shaman and Giratina. Shaman's over odds. I never finished that. I never finished Giratina either. I don't think I hit odds in that yet. Technically, I could hunt Spiritomb in that game as well. I have a few ways to hunt Spiritomb, believe it or not. It is in Scarlet and Violet, but it's a rough hunt in that game. Just because there's only one spawn of it at a time. It's not as good as all the other ones. It might still be the best, though, compared to resetting in games like BDSP or... I actually have a hunt for it in Sword and Shield I could do. And then we get to the stuff that I pretty much would have to rely on Pokemon Go. I'm thinking, like... maybe there's some legendaries that'll be better that way. There's a surprising number of legendaries I need. And while the count, I did actually count, whatchamacallit. This is a very obelisk blue trench coat, by the way. I did count the Pokemon that haven't had their shinies released yet. But still, there's a lot of Pokemon there. Mary Jane's. And the neon green soul is like a hell of a change. They tried to spice up a Mary Jane, and I guess they did it. Alright, we're getting real low on money now. And I think I have one more strip mall to go. Oh, another one of these. What does it say on here? Oh, you can't read it. I don't read Pokemonese. Huh. That's a weird set of overalls. Oh, another one of these. Another one of these. Oh, these aren't specifically Pokemon designs. They're just generic. No, okay, so these aren't open toe. It almost looks like they are, but no, the sock there doesn't match. Unless that sock is part of the sneaker, that's why they're called sock sneakers. I don't know. Just something looks off about them, like the toe does look like separate from the shoe itself. More shorts. Oh my god, more shorts. Oh my god, Serena. Seriously, I've seen Sailor Moon abridged way too many times now. I am addicted, but the writing and performances are so fucking good. They knocked it out of the park. I can only imagine what kind of shit they can pull up for a part 3 with Chibiusa. That ain't the way in. Oh, that's up here, no wonder. What the hell is this? Oh, no, this is just a regular salon. Surprised there's just one out in the open like that. And I never noticed that before. Oh yeah, this is the place that's oddly shaped. I don't know. I might run out of money. I'm getting... Yeah, it's getting close. I might not be able to get everything. I thought I heard 6 million was enough. Unless they added more things. Okay, this stuff's a lot cheaper. Shit, I've been buying things for an hour already? Holy crap. This is really taking a long time. You know what? Let me clear out this store. And I'll step away for a second, and then... Let's see, I'll probably finish this strip mall up. Or at least try to. Yeah. And then we'll, and then maybe we'll actually play the game. So, just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and boy, I just heard that follow as I walked away, so thank you, McCoy Andrew. Much appreciated for that. Sorry I went to break as soon as you followed. Also, brief announcement. I will be with Queenie BB tomorrow for more Umi Neko. The schedule has been decided there. Oh yeah, for as complicated as this place is, there is actually not a lot here. More of the shiny shorts. It's very like which would fit the femboy image a little bit more, I think. But I am not that kind of femboy. Ah, more Fuamoko sneakers. Actually, these are pretty much what Canary has as well. Oh, these are straight up Canary colors. Oh yeah, the Supreme jacket. Forgot about this thing. Oh, this is straight up a freaking janitor outfit. Or you know what this looks like? This looks like working in an auto shop. That's what that looks like. And this is straight up from a Danganronpa character. I can't remember his name. He's from 2. Oh, but this is his jumpsuit. Oh, I can't think of the guy's name. More sock sneakers. You know, I've never heard of these things until this game. Then again, I am not the go-to person for fashion. I've been wearing jeans and a t-shirt for many, many years now. Yeah, I really am getting low on money. I hear those rats. Anyone else addicted to the Rest is Science podcast? I have not heard of it. Oh, I didn't know there were, like, shades like this. I'm guessing this shop is just lens crafters. Oh, damn. The Aussies. I forget, were there aviators in this? It's Michael Stevens and Hannah Fry just talking about cool shit and telling stories? Oh, here are the friggin' aviators. Yeah, I'm a little low on cash. Like the speedrunner who got a new record because of cosmic rays from space. Oh god, yeah. that shit. Okay, so I need about 10k, which I'm sure I can make up, and then... Yeah, you know what? I'm quite a bit low on cash. And is there a whole nother boutique after this? What is this place? I don't even remember what this place is. The crazy thing is that it might be true. Wow. Like the cause cited is a very specific kind of radiation from space that that does do what it's described. Damn. Oh, God. This whole place, too? Oh, my God. I didn't even realize this. Okay, so I was nowhere near done, actually. Actually, are these all shops? How come I've never noticed this? I've been playing the game for 4 months, and I've never noticed all this. Or actually, no, maybe I did and I just forgot about it. Yeah, so I'm short by like, I don't know. Am I short like 1 million or something? Let's see what I can sell. Hold on, we got a bulk. And skull. Ain't gonna get me enough. I'm sure there's other things I could be selling. Oh yeah, like, is any of this sellable? Yeah, you can sell this stuff. I'm not sure what's actually gonna make me money. I mean, bottle caps, but I think I'd rather hold on to them. Berries, no way. Actually, luxury balls should sell pretty well, right? 750? That's it? Well, I think it's time to give up on the clothing thing. Let's actually play the fucking game again. It's time to catch Keldeo. Which perhaps I should make it nighttime just to make the catch easier. That'd be smart. You know, I was also thinking about it. You know how all the DLC requests are still here? Like, they could have put something in for all these points. Just like, you know, just like give more of like just bottle caps, EXP candy, maybe a second Master Ball if you reach like the equivalent of level 100 or something. They could have just done a little bit there, just so that, you know, if you cleaned all this out before the DLC, it wouldn't be completely pointless. And even then, I don't know. I do have a surplus of donuts that I ended up not needing. And yeah, I just made a bazillion item donuts at the end. Again, it's in one of these big-ass spots. Are you also in the mall? No, you're not. It's Clobbopus. So, I mean, it's obviously going to be fighting in water around here. Although I'm seeing only fighting types so far. There's some water types. There's some Koi King. Let's see, do I just find a way up to the top here? You know what? I'm just gonna climb the scaffolding. Yeah, this'll get me up. There's water monkeys. I don't need no more. Where is Keldeo? There you are. Let's see, turn around first. Try and make this catch easy. Oh, I was on the wrong ball. Shit. Well, now I gotta fight you. That should be pretty good. Simple. I don't even remember what song that was. Was that the normal Swords of Justice song? I don't remember. Let's just see what other kind of Pokemon are out here. Just curious. There's some Binacle. There's monkeys. Again, like I did with that, like I did with the Pansage in the Virizion room. Technically things you can shiny hunt, but I don't think anyone's really documented what these spawns are. Which, I mean, could be helpful. Okay, that's just looping back here. Looping and pooping. Just curious if anything else pops up that's interesting, and I doubt it. So, I'm just gonna leave. Oh yeah, we do have access to both forms already. How do you do that in game? I think it has to use a move? Or does it have to know a move? Is it not Sacred Sword? Secret Sword, that's the move. Okay then. How do we unlock Zeraora then? I actually don't know how to do this. I do not know how we learn about Zeraora. Can we talk to you? No. Who else do I think is gonna offer me some advice here? Mabel? Maybe? No. Ansha? No. I actually don't know how to unlock this. I actually do not know how to access Zeraora. Let's go figure it out. Let's go look it up. Okay. Huh. Trade him a canary bread. What? So let's see. A boy will appear on the roof of Vert Sector 3 and will trade various items. But I don't have a canary bread, do I? Have to be in key items. Unless I've just been hoarding this bread the whole time. Still got all the butter. No. I don't have any canary bread. Let's try and go get some. Can I talk to Tarragon for that?
There you are, kid! Came rushing to get your paws on some canary bread, did ya? Not only is it shaped like my grandkid's face, it's the best darn bread around. Even Grisham likes it. It's delectable, adorable, it's delectadorable. Here's the catch. You can only buy one a day. So delectadorable, it's almost too good to eat. Just 1,300 a bun. What do you say?
I have enough for that.
Appreciate your business.
Ah, that is why it's canary bread. Can be used to restore 100 HP. Not as good. Okay, so... Vert Sector 3. Should be around here. It says it's just a boy, so probably not you. Also, am I in 3? I'm in 9. I'm in friggin' 9. No, here's Vert Sector 3. Okay. One of these rooftops? All right. Just jump on over. Ah, this might be him. You look out of place. Hey, you want to trade stuff? Give me any item and I'll give you something back. Yeah, sounds fun. Okay, you get... I guess it's in here. Canary bread. Whoa, canary bread? Are you for real? I can have this canary bread? I mean, no backsies, it's mine now. I'm a total Canatic. I've been dying to get my hands on one of these. The fact that you had it in the first place means you're a Canatic too, huh? Thanks so much. I gotta give you something zaptastic in return. The packet of popping candy. Like Pop Rocks? Well, I gotta see the design on this. It's a helium tile. Popular candy among the children of Lumiose. It pops in your mouth as if it's exploding, so you can enjoy a shocking experience while eating it. That's right, popping candy. It's great. It gives your mouth a nice zap. like an electric type moving candy form. Okay, but what do I do with that? Oh. I guess we try and put it in a donut.
That makes sense to me.
Oh my, what is it, Hoopa? Does Chris have something that's got you excited? Do I hear the crinkle of a candy packet in your satchel? Yeah, it's popping candy. You want to try some? Oh dear, I confess I'm a bit nervous about popping candy's explosive sensation, but perhaps this can be educational. I think I would like to try some if that's all right. Goodness! Damn, that's really fizzing and sizzling. You put that in Diet Coke? I just had a vision of a wonderful new donut. I love how unnecessarily grown up Ancha tries to be. Give me just a moment, Chris. She is great. All right, I've come up with a suitable recipe. This donut's flavor profile must have at least 40 points in sweet, 200 in spicy, 400 in sour, 280 in bitter, and 40 in fresh. Oh, so you want me to make a sour donut, I get you. With a little extra. Okay, so what should the first Titan be in Violet? Cloth. Definitely cloth. Let me know when you'd like to try making it. I'd like to try that plasma recipe? And thankfully, Sarah B lists a very easy recipe for this right here. Which I have all the stuff for anyway. 3 Chilon, 1 Babiri, and 4 Kasib. And which is that? The crab. The big rock crab. Resistance fire, that ain't gonna help me. The plasma glazed donut turned out as lovely and shocking as I'd hoped. It does the popping candy justice. I wonder what fascinating pocket of hyperspace Lumiose awaits you once Hoopa eats this donut. Chris, I need you to come to the station front ASAP. Sounds like trouble's come calling again. Whatever it is, I know you can take care of it, Chris. Side mission EX3. This must be it. Yeah, power as sharp as a thunderclap. This one's really well hidden, too. You almost need a guide to figure out how to do this one. There you are. There you are, too. Oh, see? I didn't even have to do that. The game did it for me. Look up there. Huh. I bet even you haven't seen a hyperspace distortion quite like that before, have you? I sure haven't. Yellow is new. I called you because I don't know what kind of Pokemon might be waiting in there.
Hey kid, got a favor to ask. We picked up on a real beast of a hyperspace distortion. I bet there's one heck of a powerful Pokemon in there. If it Rogue Mega evolves, we're in trouble.
Hey Squishy, we love you, but you're in the way.
Can you and the rest of your usual trio handle it? I'll contact Miss Megastones and your buddy. But before I forget, the distortion's at the station front of the Gare de Lumiose.
Yeah, I'm right there.
I should have guessed. In that case, do your thing.
You know, Corbeau honestly might make a good mayor or something.
It's Karina time!
Oh my god. I love that. Hey Chris, bad news. Tawny can't make it. It'll just have to be you and me on this one. Hey Emma. Yeah, thank you. I can fill in. Oh, you're Emma, right? Yes, we met in Hyperspace Lumios just before Operation Mega Donut. I've heard you're a dab hand with Mega Evolution yourself. Let's do it. A new trio debuts. Let me know when you're ready to do this, Chris. Just love that she has perpetual kitty mouth. Still, how are we going to get up there, though? How are we going to get up to that thing? Ready to dive in? Alright, it's going to be the last time, so we'll let Hoopa do his thing. I assume the portal is just going to suck us in. My boy? Sup, Lumi? Oh no. Beans for free? Zeraora! Ora? That's one of the mightiest Electro-type Pokemon there is. Can't imagine how bad things could get if Rogue Mega Zeraora were on the loose. Wow, Karina, it's strong enough to intimidate a trainer of your caliber? Doom. Not Rowra, Aura. I guess it does have Rowra in its name. Ha! You kidding? We get to go all out against the mighty Zeraora. I'm thrilled. God, Karina and Nemona would be the best of friends. And I'm glad we get to release it from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution 2. So yeah, let's see Mega Zeraora up close. Their Pokemon would die of exhaustion after day 3. I don't think they care. I don't think the trainers care. I mean, it's the same thing, just with a new coat of paint. Ooh. That was Comet Punch? Hose. Electro Web. It's better, Lux, right? Oh yeah, let's just Mega Evolve. Oh, let me, Sword Dance. Lurk time, have a good stream, Axel. Assuming you figure out what to do. My friend Malamar. Ooh, damn. Whoa. Aw, man. Yeah, he does. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Oh, God. Full restore, please. Can't even follow the damn thing. You're still going? I have to hit him out of it? Oh god. That move fucking hurts. Oh god, don't target me. Oh, we got this, though. That's not too bad. Plasma Fist was definitely hurting a lot, but we got it. Garor. Go on and catch Zeraora, Chris. Okay. One final ball. What do we use on it? Ultra gels with the colors very, very well. Quick also does too, also very thematic. Actually, the level ball is pretty decent. Ah, if only I had a Beast Ball. If only I had a Beast Ball. You know what? My favorite ball, the Quick Ball. My dex is 100% complete. Both dexes are completely done. The Zeraorite. You were truly mighty, Zeraora. Respect. Zeraora has occasionally turned up in human towns looking as if it's hungry for battle. I've heard it sometimes even acts like a bodyguard for people. Maybe this pocket of hyperspace Lumiose was born from its hunger for a good battle. I guess we're done here. Let's head back to our regular old Lumiose. Now I've got a better idea of how you two have been protecting Lumiose all this time. It really is hard work, so thank you for doing it. Aw, Emma, we should be thanking you. We couldn't have handled Zeraora without your help. I probably could have handled it. Could you imagine if I actually used frickin', what's his name? Annihilate? Oh, there you are, Tawny. I'm here. Sorry I'm late. We're done already. You're what? Wait, Emma? Don't tell me. That's right. I did my best to fill your shoes in Hyperspace Lumiose. Yep, Lumiose officially has a new toughest trio. Kicked her ass to the curb. No way! Now she laughs it off. Well, I could try buying the other stuff. I mean, I could probably finish everything in here now. But before I do that, let's actually get a look at the Pokedexes. Yep. Both of them completely done. It feels weird that Zeraora is not, like, electric fighting or something, you know? Wait, don't you get a Zeraora? Yeah, I just caught it. I just caught the damn thing. Why do you think I threw the ball at it? That's my box. That's it. Oh, minus speed. You kidding me? Why would you want a minus speed Zeraora? Plus attack is good. Also, what are its IVs? Attack, special attack, HP. Is it a mixed attacker? I guess not. Anyway, back to the Pokedex here. So yeah, both of these completely done. then the Hyper Dex, completely done. Zeraora is physical. I figured. Is it defaulting to all the stuff that I got shiny? Maybe not all of it. Maybe not all of it. I might have got other things in the game that are shiny. Also, when I was looking over my list of stuff, I need to find, I need to go back to my shiny boxes here. I want to make sure I didn't evolve that Glimmet. Yeah, it's still a Glimmet. Good. I mean, yeah, it can learn Thunderbolt. I mean, what electric type can't learn? It can't learn Thunderbolt. Oh, the other thing I wanted to look at, the yeah, the Mega Dex. Technically, this one isn't complete yet because there's still Mega Blaziken to be added into the game. And there's apparently a Mega Garchomp Z as well that they haven't released yet. Yeah, and Mega Zeraora is still electric type. That feels weird too. I am surprised. I am surprised they didn't do anything more with it. But again, at least you can actually get a Zeraora at any time now. In fact, most of these mythicals, this is something I definitely applaud this game for. A lot of these mythical Pokemon are really, really accessible now. Like, games have been slowly doing that, but it's like elevated even more in this game. Look how many mythicals are here in this single player game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of them. And that's not even, and that's just in the Hyper Dex. There's also there's also Diancie, which I don't know if the Mystery Gift has a time limit on it. I guess it does once the servers actually die. But yeah. Zeraora should be electric fighting? Yeah, I totally agree. That would make the most sense to me. I mean, I'm not sure what's a worse crime, that being pure electric, or both Mega Raichus being electric. Like, that just feels like such a waste. What's my favorite Mega? Let's see here. Let's see. You know what? I was actually thinking about doing this later, but I think now's the time to actually bring this up here. I actually want to do a rating of all of the new Mega Evolutions. So let me, actually, I looked at this before, so there is a tier maker for the new Mega Evolutions, but let me go over the old ones first. Beedrill's pretty cool, which I have the shiny for that, so I should put that up there. Pidgeot's okay. Ampharos is beautiful. Gyarados is okay. Barbaricle's a weird one. Actually, no, we're not getting into that yet. We're doing old ones for now. Alakazam is fine. Gengar is beautiful. Mega Gengar is really cool. Medicham is alright. Magnectric's pretty funny. I do like that. Mega Gardevoir is classic. Mega Gallade, maybe not as much. Mega Houndoom's pretty cool. Mega Altaria is beautiful. I love this one. Mega Audino is trash. Mega Lopunny's alright. Mega Bayonet's pretty cool. Mega Camerupt is silly in the good way. Mega Garchomp is fine. It's still Garchomp to me. Mega Sableye is really nice. Mega Mawile is great. I have you shiny too. Come on, look at that. Mega Absol is classic. Do I not have shiny Absol? Mega Lucario is very simple, but as like, you know, the standard Mega, it makes sense. Slowbro is hilarious. I love the Beyblade. Mega Sharpedo is alright. Mega Venusaur's fine. It's kind of, again, it's a little more basic. Of course, Mega Charizard X is incredible. And you know what? I don't mind Mega Charizard Y either. Mega Blastoise is pretty cool. Mega Glalie is a wasted spot. Absolutely a waste of time. Same with Abomasnow. Who the hell cares? Scizzor's always cool. Pinsir's pretty badass. Mega Pinsir's pretty badass. I dig Mega Heracross. Mega Aerodactyl's fine, I guess. Mega Steelix is fucking awesome. Mega Aggron's pretty cool. Mega Tyranitar is amazing. Let's see here. Who else is older? I dig Mega Salamence. Mega Kangaskhan is a cool concept. I'll say that. Visually, it's kind of whatever. As a concept, it's cool. Mega Metagross is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Mega Diancie is really nice. Mega Mewtwo X feels unnecessary. I think they could have just stuck with Mega Mewtwo Y. Let's see. Mega Sceptile. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it. I like Swolpert. I do like this one. Let me see. Not shown here. Mega Blaziken is alright. Really not all that different from regular Blaziken. I've had this complaint before. Individually, Mega Latias and Mega Latios are fine. Taken by themselves, there isn't a problem with them. But when you put them together, they're almost exactly the same. The only difference is their size and eye color. That is it. And that is very, very stupid. Mega Rayquaza is absolutely incredible. Their shinies are a good difference? Aren't they the same? Yeah, they're the same too. They're the same green. Still, very stupid. And yeah. Also not megas, but if I go to basically the same thing. Primal Kyogre, fucking awesome. Primal Groudon, also pretty fucking cool. One seems darker. I don't see it. Oops. Oh my god, why does it keep defaulting to not shiny? Yeah, they're the same green. They're exactly the same. So, of the old megas that were out there, if I had to pick one as my absolute favorite, it might be Metagross. It might be Metagross. Like, I'm not sure if I can really pick one out. It's tough. It is tough. However, let's start thinking about the new ones here. So what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to pull up a tier maker right here. Is this too big? No, that is perfect here. So we have this here. So now we are going to purely rate the new Mega Evolutions introduced in ZA. And I think we'll leave it from S to D there. We'll just leave those tiers alone. Maybe I'll think up wittier names later on. So first off, let's go in the Dex order here. We have Meganium. And this is very much a simpler kind of Mega. It doesn't really reinvent the wheel. It just kind of emphasizes a part of Meganium that was already there. And there's really nothing wrong with it. But it doesn't do anything crazy either. So I'm gonna say Meganium is right in the middle. That's an easy B. Mega Emboar, on the other hand, does some very interesting stuff. In fact, you actually get like a staff with the thing, and the design is actually quite different. Like, again, just like taking the Chinese mythology around Emboar and just like going in another direction in it. Also, the Shining looks fucking awesome, but I don't have Shiny Emboar in this game. This is really good. I really love this one. Like, another thing I'll mention with Meganium is, like, of course it's Grass Fairy. Of course it was. But at least that gives Meganium something. It is better than regular Meganium, which is admittedly not a high bar to clear. Emboar, on the other hand, it's a shame it's still firefighting, but what else are you going to do with it? But the way it looks compared to regular Mega Emboar is a really cool change, and I really like it. I think that is at least an A tier. At least. Where the hell are you here? Here you are. Yeah, at least A. And then we get to Mega Feraligatr. Now, at first, you know, when I was seeing, like, you know, little leaks out there, you know, I was saying, what are they doing with this guy? What is this gigantic thing on his back? But then you see it in motion. Let me just try and get it to pop up. It's a fucking Totodile head. That's brilliant. It's just using that big dorsal fin and its arms to create a bigger jaw. That is brilliant. I love this fucking guy. I love him. It's so fucking good. I completely fuck with this. I mean, Water Dragon is also a sick fucking type. That type is really damn good. Is it S-worthy, though? Is it worth an S? Yeah, A at the very least. But I'm trying to think if it actually makes it to S. You know what? It's probably at the bottom of S for now. But this is how I think of it. Based on this, my reaction to Mega Emboar is, wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking cool. And then, but Mega Feraligatr, I popped off for. That's the difference. Okay, who else is next? That's right, Barbaracle. This was an interesting choice. This is a very interesting choice of a Mega. And first off, it's typing. I'm surprised you went with rock fighting. Although the fighting type does make sense with all the extra arms it does. And considering it actually does a stand rush in the fight, I get it. Water fighting probably would have been a little bit better, but it looks more of a rock type. I'm fine with that. I'm not sure why it's so tall. I don't really get that. But it really is just an evolution of what Barbaracle already was. Because it really is just even more binacle heads. And it's just a crazy set of arms. But the one thing I will give it a lot of points for, which I can't really zoom in any further on this, its head is devil horns. It's giving the rock on part of its as its head. That's brilliant. That is a brilliant touch. Are you gonna do the other thing? I was hoping it would actually aura me here. Okay. So, I think overall, I'm cool with Mega Barbaracle. Not wowed by it, but I'm fine with it. I think it belongs in the same tier as Meganium. Let's see, do I actually want to order this? I don't know, because these two are pretty equal. These two feel pretty equal. They also go about it in very different ways. I don't know, I'll think about that. I will think about that. Okay, next up. Ah, yes. The boy. Mega Starmie. This was one of those ones that was leaked for me, and everyone's just reacting to why did they give it legs? What did they do to it? And it's like, I don't know. It makes me laugh. It just makes me laugh. It just does all these silly little things. But that's the other funny thing. It could be an Earthbound reference. It could be. Because it does make one of those Starman poses. I don't think it actually does it here. It's not going to do it here. But the other inspiration, which kind of ties in with regular Starmie as well. Do you know why its gem? Have you ever noticed its gem actually blinks when it's low on health? That's an Ultraman reference. And the leggy parts here could also be an Ultraman reference. So there is some thought put into this guy. I will say, though, giving it huge power and making it basically mixed attacker is a choice. It's definitely a choice. Still probably better than Veluza is as a water psychic type. But, you know, we'll have to see how that works in a game that isn't ZA. It did do that in the anime, exactly. So, overall, while Mega Starmie does make me smile, it doesn't wow me in the same sense. Let's see. So I will put it... I don't know, do I put it in B above these guys? Yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to put Starmie there. Okay, next up is Mega Floette. And... it's really interesting that they did decide to do something with Eternal Flower Floette. I mean, obviously, it's really not the Pokemon that's Mega Evolved here. It's the flower. And if you're going to do that, mission accomplished. Just make the flower fucking huge. That makes perfect sense. Otherwise, this almost feels like... It almost feels like this is a plot device that was just kind of thrown in there for the hell of it. Like, it doesn't have, like, the gravitas that the introduction to Mega Zygarde had, you know? So I'm kind of whatever on Mega Floette. So let's see. I will think... Yeah, it is pretty inoffensive, though, so I'm going to say the bottom of B. I think I'll do that. Meowstic. First off, the, all the two-tone stuff between the, you know, basically making it, like, you know, both genders at the same time. It's definitely a striking look. It definitely is. Visually, I actually didn't know this, but the eyes on the eyes on its ears, regular Meowstic does have that. Otherwise, I don't know. Like, it is, like, a little more on the creepy side. Then again, kind of Meowstic already is. Especially when you call back to Esper. Again, I'm kind of like... You know, I'm really not that wowed by this one. I'm really not crazy about it. I'm really not digging it that well. I think I'm gonna put it in C. Yeah, I'm really not... I don't know. I feel like there are better ones. There are better Megas than this. Also, its fucking DM in the fight is super annoying. Okay, Pyroar. Again, with the design aspect of it, take the big mane from the male version and just go even further with it. Make it an even bigger kanji. Although it is interesting that this is for both genders. Both genders of Pyroar have the same mega. Which, I'm fair. You don't want to give the female one a completely different one. But then again, it's still just a Pyroar. And Pyroar is not a very good Pokemon. It's really not. I mean, there's a reason it's an early game fire type. It's really, you know, it's one of those early mammal Pokemon, you know? Partly because it's normal type. So really, just throw, you know, maybe it would be better if it was pure fire, but I don't know. Like, if anything, the main kind of makes me smile. So, I don't outright hate it. So, B or C? B or C? I'm gonna say C. I'm gonna say C with Pyroar. Yeah, I'm really not that crazy about it. I'm really not. You say B? It's fair. Okay. Now we get to the Mega Raichus. Cloth done. Nice job. So, okay, let's look at this individually first. Mega Raichu X has a really neat design, actually. I do like these two tails. And the fact that it's actually flying is pretty neat. I can buy this as a Mega Raichu. I just wish it was actually electric flying. You know, maybe it'll have Levitate when the when it's in a game with abilities. Maybe that'll be the cover for it. But at the same time, just make it electric flying. Just give it something, you know? So, Mega Raichu X, I'm gonna put you in... I'm gonna put you in B. I think I like you... What do I like you? Like, I'm just gonna rate what's there and what isn't there, pretty much. So, yeah, I will put you at the top of B, actually. I do like this design. Mega Raichu Y. This is a Mega Pikachu. This is just a Mega Pikachu. And I think the extra set of ears is just... Ooh, you found a Growlithe. Nice. The extra ears are just kind of silly. Does it have a mullet? Okay, no, those are like... Those are from its shoulders, actually. Yeah, but... This is just a Pikachu. This is just a Pikachu. We found our first D tier. This thing is a waste of space. I can't even be funny about it. And it's also pure electric. It's just a fluffier Pikachu. Which, they've done that before. Gigantamax Pikachu is better than this. Partly because, not just because it's fluffier, it's fat! We love fat Pikachu. This just makes it look skinnier by comparison. I do have shiny Clefable. Okay, Mega Clefable, it was a choice. I understand you emphasize the fairy part of it. You get Samus and Brisket, we got a chubby Pikachu. They wouldn't have it any other way. So, with Mega Clefable, I get the idea, emphasizing the fairy part of it by giving it fairy wings. I get that. I'm not sure I understand the hat. I'm not sure I really get that. Otherwise, I'm just not impressed with this. Like, unless it still has Unaware, this is just worse Togekiss. And I love Togekiss. I love that thing. Clefable is a copycat. That said, I don't outright hate this design, but I do think it's a bit of a waste of time. So I will put it in C. The top of C for now. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Mega Scolipede. This is fucking cool, actually. I just love... It's one of those things Megas sometimes do, like Mega Feraligatr did, where it takes something from its previous form and kind of like combines it into his new form. In this case, taking the armor of Whirlipede and actually like turning this thing into like, you know, a defensive Pokemon is a very interesting dichotomy. And it is one of those megas that like drastically changes its typing. So it's like, if you know their EV spread ahead of time, you know whether this thing's mega evolving or not, which is a bit of a problem. But like visually, this is awesome. Like Scolipede was already a really cool bug Pokemon, and this makes it even cooler, I would think. So I'm actually gonna rate this one pretty high. I am going to put it in A tier. You know what? I will put you above Emboar for now. I think this is really neat. Okay, we have all been very well acquainted with Mega Victreebel now. And this is one of the goofy megas, and I'm right there with it, man. I love this thing. This thing is so silly. But it's also like, it does make sense. So it's just like, it's just got so much acidy spit inside itself that it actually has to tie its mouth shut so it doesn't just throw it up everywhere. Like, that is like scary, but also funny as hell. This is a great concept. I love this thing. That said, is it A tier worthy? When do I compare it between A and B? It's just so happy. Nah, you know what? Yeah, I'll put it in A. I think, yeah, it is that good. It is that good. Okay, next new one. We got a line of old ones there. Okay, Excadrill. Again, very simple concept-wise. Just take the shovel parts on its regular body and just use them so that it can become one big drill. And I love that just actually moves like Drill Run do change when this Pokemon uses it. I mean, because like Excadrill is already a really good Pokemon to use. That's why I went right to it when I found them in the game. I definitely knew I wanted to use an Excadrill. But the only slight I have against it, its brow. That part does look silly. I don't know. I can't think of exactly what it looks like, but just it's a bit of a butterface of a Pokemon right now. Like everything else, like you know, I applaud the drills, but his face. So it will lose a few points for that. Okay. Where do I put you? At least B. Are you good enough for A? Are you good enough for A? Because there is a bias. There might be a bias because just I love regular Excadrill that much. Let's compare it here. I definitely like it better than Meganium. I think I do like it creatively more than Starmie. Yeah, you know what? It kind of is in the same ballpark as Mega Raichu X, where it's just where it's a good design. I just have that one nitpick with it. And you know what? Mega Raichu X's would impact gameplay, whereas Mega Excadrill is just purely visual. So I'd say Mega Excadrill slightly edges out Mega Raichu. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna stick with on that one. Okay. Mega Absol Z. The edgiest fucking Pokemon out there. This is like the super goth Pokemon, and I'm totally here for it. Like, just this, like, bloody claw for a wing. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. And it's such a great juxtaposition between regular Mega Absol, who is, like, very angelic and shit like that. Which really, why wasn't Mega Absol Dark Fairy? That makes so much sense for this Pokemon based on how it looks. I'm very surprised it was pure dark. But adding Ghost to Mega Absol Z kind of makes up for it. Like, this thing is fucking... This Pokemon's metal as hell. I think... Let's see, you are definitely at least A. Okay, let's do it one by one. I do like you more than Victory Bell. I do like you more than Emboar. Do I like you more than Scolipede? That's a tough one. That's a bit of a toughie. I'm not sure. I will put you there for now. And maybe I'll come back to that later on. God, this shiny color's so good. So, Hatsune Miku Lucario. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that Mega Lucario got a second Mega. We all know Lucario is a super popular Pokemon. But it's like, whereas the normal Mega Lucario is a very basic Mega, like this one does a lot of funkier stuff with it. Like, even like just down to the posing, and like the colors are so drastically different. And it's funky that you turn it into a special attacker. So you were just going to, you know, you are purely aura sphering with this thing. Although, technically, regular Lucario is a mixed attacker. It actually has like 10 or so more special attack than it does physical attack. It's just, you're just pretty much going to use all that special on Aura Sphere. And this one, that's all you're using it for. So like, competitively, I don't know where this one is going to land. It'll probably really depend on the ability. Like, for how different this is, they maybe could have done something different with the typing of it, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Okay, how do I feel about you? I think you are gonna go right around Emboar. You know what? I think I like Emboar a little more. Just a bit. Just a bit. Okay, Electros. This is a pretty cool idea, actually. Just love that you just give this thing twin turbines for hands. And they're actually shaped like electric. It's good. That's really friggin' cool. I do question where it is gonna be competitively. Because if this thing loses, if this thing does not still have Levitate, you know, what the hell's it gonna have? So, like, that ability, whatever it is, would have to be pretty fucking good to sacrifice not having a weakness. But at the same time, if it does just have Levitate again, then, you know, it's really just a stat buff. That's really all it is. So you're kind of in a, you're kind of in an unwinnable situation there. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. Visually, though, I dig it. Let's see. Okay. Are you B or A? Nah, you're definitely A. You know what? Yeah. I like you more than Emboar. I do like this thing. Ah, yes. Dragonite. Again, taking a lot of those cues from Dragonair. Between, you know, the ball on the tail and then the head wings. And again, flipping its stats around, like just pumping it full of special attack. Head horn? No, Dragonite always had a horn. Dragonite always had a horn. Although I think it was more on the top of its head normally, but this one's more on the forehead. I think Dragonite's was on the wait a minute. Right? Isn't Dragonite's horn on the top of its head? Yeah, we're actually gonna find you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's on the top of its head. But in this, it's actually on its forehead. Still, I think I like the black background a little better here. So I do not mind Mega Dragonite. You know, I do love Dragonite. I love this thing. I want a life-size one to cuddle. But, the Mega, I can have it either way. I'm not angry about it, but it doesn't do a lot to wow me. So this is somewhere in the middle. This is definitely somewhere in the middle. Maybe, about where Meganium is. Yeah, it's somewhere in the Meganium ballpark. Yeah, I probably like it a little more than Meganium. Okay, next up, my friend Malamar. Megamind himself. What do I say about this guy? It is a very striking design, I'll give you that. You give it the big afro and the big zoot suit shoulders. And you know, those that is very hypnotic what it's doing with its hands. Also, its tail does look like a fine point pen. I know its stats aren't all that great, just like regular Malamar. You know, I'm actually not that crazy about this, despite him being my best friend. You know, just as a Mega, I'm really not wowed by it. So, where are you? I'm gonna put it in C. It looks like it's from a bad hentai. Yeah, I'm putting you in C. Like, this is something more to meme on. I think I like you a little. I think I like Meowstic more than this. Now we can move on. Now we're talking. Mega Dragalge is fucking wild. I love this thing. And the fact that its friggin' acid is carcinogenic, that is fucking brutal, man. Like, people complaining about this Pokedex being all that chill and not that horrifying. Look at this fucking Pokemon. It's radioactive. But yeah, like, I think this is a this is incredible design. Like, especially like helps like what I guess some would think, I don't know, is Dragalge kind of a not memorable Pokemon? Because this certainly helps it. This certainly helps it if it does. Okay, you... What tier are you going in? At least B. At least B. Nah, you're up at A. You're up at A. I really don't have anything to complain about. Yeah, bottom half, probably. Do I like you more than Victory Bell? I think so. Do I like you more than Lucario Z? Yes. Do I like you more than Emboar? Maybe not. Maybe not. Also, this thing better have Corrosion as its ability. That would make so much sense for it. Okay, next up... Oh, God. Mega Frostlass is so fucking good. Oh, this one is so good. Oh my God, do I even need to explain it? Like, Frostlass is already such a great Pokemon. Like, if only it was accessible earlier, I would love to actually use one in a playthrough at some point. Plus, the Ice Ghost typing is really neat. And then you just take this and basically, like, you know, just make an even more striking design out of it. Like, just make it really tall. And then also the horns. It's so cool. It's just so amazing. Like, this is an S tier. This is definitely an S tier design. Like, definitely. Definitely S. And I don't think I'm going to be controversial saying that. Oh God, Hawlucha. Also, look at that fucking shiny color. Shiny Hawlucha is amazing. But just Hawlucha in general is such a cool Pokemon. And then you just give it, like, the even cooler Luchador stuff. Oh my God, this is a slam dunk of a design here. Just more Hawlucha. Again, I have no notes. This is also S tier. This is also an S tier. Maybe not as S tier as Frostlass, but S tier. Okay, next is Scrafty. This is an interesting one. Like, I think I've definitely heard someone say that they pretty much designed this Mega for Naveen. And that makes sense. Like, you turn its baggy pants into a hoodie. And that's, like, it's certainly an interesting concept. I will give you that much. Otherwise, it really doesn't do much for me. It really doesn't do all that much. I'm really not wild about it. Are you C tier bad, though? No. Are you? Maybe, yeah, I think you are C tier. Clefable's better. Meowstick's better. Right in the middle. That seems fine. Right in the middle of C. I ascended when I saw this thing. Chandelure is already such a cool Pokemon. I fucking love Chandelure. And now we just get more of it. This is so good, man. Like, this is the easiest top tier I've ever had to make. This is the easiest decision here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can gush about this thing forever. I fucking love Mega Chandelure. Oh yeah, now we get into the Gen 6 starters. So, is there a way I can see Greninja not with the giant shuriken it's surfing on? Because really, you know what? The Pokemon itself does not look all that different, actually. There's kind of like those kind of extra bits on its head, and then there's the black parts on its body. But really, the biggest thing you notice is the giant shuriken. And, you know, I gotta give it up to them. That's certainly a striking concept. It's really neat. And just the fact that it's upside down on that thing. It's one thing to just ride on top of a shuriken, but to ride upside down on it. This is definitely a super creative design. You are at least a let's see. I do like you better than Electros. I like you better than Absol Z. Maybe not better than Absol Z. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh my god. Another one. Another instant pop-off of a freaking Mega Evolution. Just, oh my god. Phalanx is Phalanx is already a really cool Pokemon. It's just 6 little guys just in battle formation in an actual phalanx. Hence the name. So how do you evolve that concept? How do you evolve a military strategy? Form fucking Voltron. This is such a cool design. Just everything about it is so fucking amazing. Like, I'm not gonna make it S+ tier, but this would be S+ tier. Like, even more than Chandelure, and I've already gushed about Mega Chandelure, but like, oh my god, Phalanx, it goes that one extra step. Like, these are probably number 1 and number 2 for me. They are just that good. They are just that good. Okay, I haven't really got too much of a look at Mega Chestnut here. So at first glance, I mean, the first thing I notice for it is like the crown design on from its head. But then, yeah, it pulls out that giant spear, hammer. Oh, and it has vines. Like, no, do this again. That's really cool, actually. That, like, what were basically, like, shields. It's like this, I think this thing was known for being a little more defensive. Because it's a, chestnut, a juggernaut.
It's a juggernaut, bitch!
But then, this is actually, like, changing it into, like, he protect, but he also attack. Like, I'll give you props for that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty fucking cool. And a thing like that is A tier. It's actually very similar to Emboar, actually giving it a weapon. And sometimes he have a snack, indeed. Yeah, this is very much similar to what Emboar was doing. What do I like more? Which one do I like more, though? I think I still like Emboar just a little bit more than it, but I still have mad respect for Mega Chestnut. I still greatly respect this Pokemon. Big Toes. Mega Skarmory. You know, I mean, the first thing you notice about it is that it's gold, which it does pair up with, whatever its origin games, gold and silver. Its normal form is silver, so now it's gold. I get that. Aside from that, though, the only other thing different with it is its talons. Its talons are very, very big. And really, it has, like... They are very... actually, yeah, now that I look at it, it's almost like they got blades on top of them. I don't want them to claw at me. Those will fucking shred me alive. Also, another smart thing that they did with this thing, they actually did put some thought into this, despite what it looks like. So Skarmory was it was a very defensive Pokemon. Like, it has a very high defense stat. But the Mega actually trades a lot of that defense for offense. And that would imply that, you know, it is less durable than normal Skarmory. But that makes sense, because if it's made of gold, gold is less durable than silver. Point to head emoji. .gif, whatever the hell it is. There is some thought back there. I think those are supposed to be sheaths? I don't know. Because it looks like the blue, you know, the blue part really is just a, its feet. Both are pretty soft, actually. Like, I like some of the thought put into it. I wish it did a little bit more. If OG was supposed to be steel. You know, that's a whole nother rant. Like, the steel type really should just be called the metal type, because there are just as many Pokemon that are made of iron and shit like that. They really should just be called metal. Okay. Anyway, before we get off track. So, because Skarmory's cool except for, like, just missing the one little thing, it kind of fits in with these guys in B. And, okay, let's go one by one. Do I like it better than Floette? I think so, but that might be because I love regular Skarmory itself. Do I like you more than Mega Barbaracle? Yes. Do I like you better than Mega Meganium? Yes. Do I like you better than Mega Dragonite? No. No. I think Mega Dragonite has better stuff visually than that. So that is where I'll cut it off there. This is fucking cool. This is fucking cool, actually. Mega Delphox is really fucking neat. It is surfing on its broomstick. And then it has two other twigs floating around. It has options. Like, this is really neat. This is just really cool. I really like this thing. Like, dare I say it, This is an S tier Pokemon. I think this is really great. It's a witch, let's burn her, but she's made of fire. Exactly. This is right up there. This is right up there with the cream of the crop here. Like, I like it more than Mega Hawlucha. Do I like you more than Frostlass, though? You know what? Yeah, I do. I really do. I really do. This is just that good. What's next here? Drampa. I'm so glad that this one wasn't spoiled for me. For what was the first new Mega you see that wasn't revealed in a trailer already. Also, look at that shiny color. For this to be the first new Mega you actually see in the game, this is like maybe one of the biggest glow-ups a Pokemon has ever got. Because Drampa has always had, like, you know, it's kind of a silly little design there. Oh, you know, it's just a silly little man, but dragon. And this one, it's like rejuvenated back to its youth. And it's become actually ferocious like a dragon normally is. And just like the black clouds representing, like, you know, like thunder clouds and shit like that. Like, they could have even made this electric dragon if they really wanted to. They really could have. But this is just like, this is such a good glow up. It's like instantly put Drampa on the map. That said, where do I rank you? You're definitely A. You are definitely A. Where do I put you in A, though? Definitely over Victory Bell. Definitely over Lucario Z. I think I'd put you over all of these. Over Electros. I think even over Greninja. About Absol? Yes. How about Scolipede? Yes. Come on, shift over. Actually, does Drampa reach S tier? Does Drampa reach S tier? Because it does have that pop-off factor, you know? Do I think it's better than Mega Feraligatr? Yes. Because on initial reaction, you can just tell how good it is. Do I like you more than Hawlucha? Hawlucha and Frostlass. You know what? I do like it better than both of them. Not Delphox, though. But these are all such good designs. Holy shit. They are really knocking it out of the park here. Okay, now we've reached the big boy himself. Mega Zygarde. And this is a weird one. This is really weird. Like, I almost feel like this was made for the plot of the game, you know? That it actually, you know, the fact that it's like 60% giant cannon is made specifically to fight another giant cannon, Lumiose Tower. 'Cause like, I mean, first off, Complete Form Zygarde is already a really cool design. You know, basically Pokemon version of Perfect Cell, with a bit of Megazord in there. But this design kind of takes away from that. It takes its imposing limbs and just kind of like shrinks them down. Just to like put it all into the fucking cannon up here. Which, I mean, kind of reflects in its stats as well. Oh, I wanted to see you actually, like, deploy the cannon over here. What I will say, though, there are some little things that I do like about Mega Zygarde. The fact that it still has, like, the red and blue stuff for, the colors of X and Y. I get that. Also, the opening to the cannon. When it first opens up in the cutscene, it actually traces an X, a Y, and a Z. That's a nice touch. I can give you points for that. However, I cannot rate this thing all that high. Like, I think it is missing something. So, where do I put you? You're definitely in this group of Pokemon here. Okay, let's just start from the bottom. Do I like you better than Floette? I think so. I like you better than Barbaracle. Do I like you more than Meganium? I think so. I like you more than Skarmory. I don't like you more than Dragonite. Yeah, this thing's like smack dab in the middle right now. Of all the things to give a Mega Evolution, I don't know if I don't know if Scoville needed the help. I don't know if it deserves the help. This is such a wild card of a choice. The one thing I can say, the Chili's necktie, genius. That's great. Next time I go to Chili's, I gotta tell the wait staff to actually adopt that thing for themselves. That's about all I can say about this Pokemon, though. It's got one good part of it. Everything else is kind of a waste of space. So... are you good enough to make it to C? No. No, I think the ones in C have better designs than this. You're better than Mega Raichu Y. You at least have something cool about you. But still. Also, yes, I genuinely enjoy Chili's. Maybe I'm a weirdo. Where did I see do I have a shiny Glimmora somewhere? I do. I do have a shiny Glimmora. Caught both in this game. Anyway. This is another great design, actually. This is another great one. Just having these, like, yeah, these petals float around the body. It kind of reminds me of, like, the stuff that's floating around Mega Steelix. But this is more in a, just like, you know, satelliting around them and stuff. This is really cool. I really like this. Okay, Glimora. You're definitely A worthy. Where do I put you? You're about in the same ballpark as Electros, actually. Oh, God. This is so fucking funny. I love Mega Tatsugiri. This is so good. This is just so good. And the best part, it actually has 3 forms. Whichever the original form was is the one in the middle, and it has the row on its head. That's priceless. Also, the fact that the plate it's on, which we can't really go underneath the Pokemon here, but it is the Mega symbol. That's so good. That's so good. Like, if you can't tell, it has the pop-off factor. So it is an S tier Pokemon. It is S tier. However, where in S tier? Maybe about here. Kind of the same way with Drampa. Huh. I haven't really got a good look at Megabax Caliber since it was announced. I mean, I need to compare with how it is normally. It almost looks a little bluer, but that could just be kind of like the aura around it. I mean, the sword is like getting a little bit bigger. So much so that the hilt is actually going through its chest. But, you know what? This doesn't really do anything. This is kind of a disappointment. It really doesn't do anything crazy. That's like, yeah, this is something like, even Pyroar is a little more more creative than this. Technically, even Scovillain is more creative than this thing. You know what? You know what? We have a new stinker here. I can actually give Mega Raichu Y more credit than Megabax Caliber. At least Raichu turned into a Pikachu. Baxcalibur is basically the same. And that's just lame. That's just lame. Like, actually, what is this thing's typing? Or what are its stats? How does this thing even work in combat? Okay. Plus 30 attack, that makes sense. Plus 25 defense. 30 special attack. Why? 15 special defense, and no speed. So yeah, pretty much just emphasizing what it already had. So bog standard. And you know, Baxcalibur already has a signature ability, so I don't see what they can replace it with to even help it. This is a waste of space. This is a waste. Okay, here's a palette cleanser. Here's a palette cleanser. Mega Chimecho just becomes a super intricate set of wind chimes. And just the fact that the whole gold piece is shaped like a Chingling, that's so much better. That is so good. And it even becomes a steel type because of it. That's great. This is a nifty little design here. Where am I gonna put you though? Like, I have nothing to complain about, so it's pretty much an A tier. Say a little more than Mega Lucario Z. Yeah, actually right about here. Like, I don't think it does... It's not the craziest thing in the world. But I still very much respect it. Actually, the shiny Golisopod does look really good. So, Mega Golisopod is an interesting one. This is an interesting one here. I mean, you give it another set of arms and another set of legs. But like the arms are almost like, are they on its back? Yeah. Well, no, they're basically coming from the same part that its other arms are. It just can't really be in the same spot because of, you know, its normal arms are already so big. Oh, you can shoot your nails out? You're Johnny Joestar? Huh. Otherwise, giving it Bug Steel is really cool. Haven't seen that in a while. You know, just don't bring this thing to a firefight. You know, it's like Golisopod is already a really cool Pokemon. But I think this is going to fall into the territory of... It needs one more thing. It just needs one more thing to be great. So, you're kind of in... You're in C tier for that, and, you know what? I do like you more than Mega Clefable. Maybe because of bias. Maybe. But that's just how I feel. Oh, man. Here's another pop-off of a Pokemon. This is a great design here. So, actually, I should go back to, regular Golurk here. This is like coming from a neat little touch you don't necessarily think of about regular Golurk. It's got that scar on its chest that seems to be like held together with a what almost looks like a band-aid. In the Mega, the band-aid broke. Actually, yeah, it is just like kind of like half on still. And so like all the ghostly energy is just seeping out of it. And even just to turning into wings and stuff like that. This is really cool. This is really fucking cool. And again, it's just another example. Golurk is already... I love that. I love that Pokemon. and you just make it even better. This is an S tier Pokemon, and let's see. Where am I gonna put you though? Where am I gonna put you? Yeah, maybe, I don't know, this could be bias kicking in again. Yeah, I think above Drampa. Above Delphox? No. No, not above Delphox, but still. Really fucking good. It's really fucking good. Okay. So, Mega Staraptor, being the second new Mega you see in the Mega Dimension DLC, it's a little bit more simple on the design here, but it does just enough to be pretty striking. Look at the fucking black eyes. I always kind of forget about that. And then, just between the color changes, the crazier hair, and the fact that you actually make the original close combat Pokemon actually have stab. That's really good. That is really good. Mad respect for Mega Staraptor. Let's see. And again, because it's not the craziest thing in the world, I think I will put it at the bottom of A tier, though. Like, it doesn't do a whole lot. But I really don't have anything to nitpick with it either. So there. Now, Mega Crabominable. This is wild. This is actually wild right here. So, Crabominable normally just kind of a silly guy. It's like, you know, and definitely held back because of its fighting ice type. But, like, this is like, you can tell the Mega Energy is really affecting this and just bringing out its primality. What's up, Dow? We are ranking the new Mega Evolutions. We're almost done, actually. But this does so much to make Crabominable look intense and threatening. It doesn't help when the first time you see it, you actually fight two alphas of this at the same time. That is nasty. So definitely, that will definitely strike the fear of God into you. Or I guess strike the fear of Arceus in this case. Actually, it doesn't stand on two legs like that, right? Yeah, it's just a crab normally. I mean, look at him, look at him. He's just a silly little guy. He's a silly little guy here with big fists. And then he megas, he becomes terrifying. This is great. This is a great design. Again, it's like, it's kind of like, it is a glow up like Drampa, but I don't think the design is as good as Drampa. So I think I'm gonna slot him into A. And where am I gonna put you, though? Where the hell am I gonna put you? Okay, let's go down the line again. Do I like you more than Staraptor? Yes. Do I like you more than Victory Bell? I think so. Do I like you more than Lucario Z? Maybe I won't go that far, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. A tier looking pretty friggin' bulky right now. Next up. Very surprised to see Mega Heatran. Very surprised to see this get in. I get what they are doing with it. It's also one of those Pokemon that is impossibly hot. That even being near it, you should be dead. But I like that it is just like almost impossible to contain itself. Like its body is melting, and it really like it's even it's giving off so much heat. It is smoking. Like it is just like, and I'm sure his mouth is just a giant furnace. Like, this definitely feels like a Heatran that is in immense pain. And it will probably kill anyone that comes across it. Otherwise, I think it is just fine. It is a middle of the road thing. So I think I will put it into B tier. How far into B tier, though? Yeah, you know what? I like Floette better than this. You know what, honestly? I like Golisopod and Clefable better than this. Yeah, I think we're gonna bump it down to C. I like Meowstic more. Will I like you more than Scrafty? Yes. There we go. Okay, we are almost done here. There's only a couple more to go. Mega Darkrai is a funky one. This is a funky Pokemon. Also, just something drastically different from what it was originally. It's so different, it's almost unrecognizable. Like, is there any red on this thing at all? There isn't. Like, it loses that scarf. Like, that pretty much became the eye, more or less. I mean, the fact that it does start out as an eye and the head basically emerges from the eye is, like, disgusting, but almost like cool. And it just reminds me of Kirby bosses a lot. You know, when you get very far into a Kirby game and you end up fighting some Eldritch abomination. You know, I'm just thinking of Zero 2 from Kirby 64 right now. Again, bad hentai monster. Ooh, God, that is. I don't know. I see this thing more as a sleep paralysis demon myself. That said, I am not crazy about the design. I don't think it does a lot. It does have the creepy factor to kind of put it above, like, Scrafty. Maybe even Heatran. But I can find things to respect about Meowstic, so we'll do that. We will say that. Okay, and the Megas we know about. Magearna. Now this is cool. This is a really cool one. You take a dainty little, you know, a dainty little Pokemon like this. It's basically just, you know, what's the word for it? I don't want to call it a maid, but it's like a, you know, very Victorian kind of dress and stuff like that. Maybe it is kind of a maid, and you make it a battle maid. It is also very much a Clockwork doll. It is a Clockwork Pokemon. What does it look like in motion? And just like, you know, the addition of these magnets surrounding it, that is just like, that is the extra step that some of these Mega Pokemon have needed. This is a terrific design. I'm not sure why they listed 2 of these here. This must be the, this must be if you took the original Pokeball, form of it. Which is like, there's no difference. Like the form we have here is basically already those colors. So, I don't know why you had to separate the forms like that. But, that's neither here nor there. We got, so... You... Okay, let's go one by one here. I think I like you better than all of these things. I like you better than Absol. I like you better than Scolipede. No, you know what? You're an S-tier Pokemon. You're an S-tier Pokemon. I think... we'll put you right under Tatsugiri. Okay. So, that should be one more left. And that's Mega Zeraora. Which... I'll be honest... It really is just Zeraora in black. Yeah, it's really just the colors shifted around. Okay, it's got like spikes on its on the backs of its hands now. Is that thing a horn? No, it's hair. Yeah, that thing is more of a horn. Yeah, I'll be honest, it doesn't do a whole lot. I think it needs something else. I think this needs like one more design element. So I think you're gonna go into C tier. Okay, again, let's go one by one. Do I like you more than Pyroar? Yes. Do I like you more than Malamar? Yes. Do I like you more than Scrafty? Yes. Do I like you more than Heatran? Yeah. Do I like you more than Darkrai? Yes. Do I like you more than Meowstic? No, it's kind of the same reason here. Like, there is a little bit more creative bonus in Meowstic here. Okay, so we left the other form of Magearna down there. The only other thing we haven't covered over here is that other Garchomp, which this is really the only picture we have to go by on this thing. And I mean, I won't put it in the ranking because I really can't see it in person right now. But I don't see the point. I don't see why we need yet another Garchomp. I mean, does it even really do all that much compared to the Mega Garchomp we already have? I really don't think so. because Cynthia, but still. Like, I won't rank it for now, just because we can't really see what it does in here. Like, this is, you know, we just have this little picture to go off of. And we have data mine the stats, and that becomes a special attacker again. What? I think it does, at least. Let me double check that. Oh no, it becomes a pure dragon type. Huh. That's weird. Okay, there's a closer look at it. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this thing. I don't understand the point of it. No, then again, regular Mega Garchomp is kind of like, you know, just a different flavor to the normal thing. I don't know. You know, honestly, I might like these spiked fins a lot more. You know what? Now that I really think about it, these do a lot more to actually add something to it. It's still not a lot. But still, what are they doing with this thing? A pure dragon type? And then, what are its base stats? Yeah, it does become a special attacker. It gains a ton in speed. Holy shit. Hold on, let's compare all of it. Its attack stays the same from normal. It loses 10 defense? Huh. And then puts a whole ton into special attack. What a weird rounding number. Oh, it's because it has 108 HP normally. So you are gaining 61 special attack out of that. And then gaining 49? Is that right? Yeah, 49 speed. Like, so this thing's going to become even more of a glass cannon? Like, huh. I don't see the point of it. Like, I don't see why they included it, besides Garchomp's already established popularity. But honestly, looking at it a little bit closer, I do think it looks better than the Mega Garchomp we already have. I will give it that much. It doesn't do a lot, but it does something. So it probably would be a C tier Pokemon if I put it in there. You know what? We probably can. As for where I would put it, let's see. I like you more than Pyroar, I think. Yeah, you know what? We'll put you over Zeraora. I think that, yeah. That sounds right to me. That sounds right. Okay. We actually did it. We got through the list. Oh boy. Oh man. That put in some work. Don't ask me to do the don't ask me to do the old megas, because that's just gonna add even more time. Can you believe there are 99 mega Pokemon now? That's incredible. Actually, let me double check that. It says there are 91 in this game. I don't know where they're counting that. Then again, wait a minute. Where did that one thing get 99? Where did it get that? Because that doesn't add up, even with the the two that aren't in ZA yet. That would be 93. If you counted, if you count Primal, Groudon, and Kyogre, that's 95. Where are these other 4 coming from? Different forms? How many of them have forms? Wait a minute. Just cycling through everything here. No, because most of them aren't separated by gender or anything. Yeah, Mega Tatsugiri is the only one that has a form. So if we add those 2 forms in it, that would be... what was I saying? That would be 97. And then the other form of Magearna would be 98. So I don't know where this other one is coming from. I don't get it. Are they counting Ash Greninja as a Mega? That might be it. They might be accounting for Ash Greninja, which has basically been retired now. I did count for Blaziken. I did count for the 2 that aren't in the game yet. Yeah, it's 91 in the game for now. Then 92 is Blaziken, 93 is Garchomp Z. The other 2 Tatsugiri forms is 95. Groudon and Kyogre puts it up to 97. The other Magearna would be 98, and then I guess Ash Greninja would be 99. I don't know where they get it, but whatever. That's that's really not my problem. Okay, so that was a fun little look around here. Okay, the only other thing I would want to look at right now is just to look at all these fucking shiny Pokemon I got. Because I got... let me see. Let's count here. Counting stuff that I have on my person right now. So that's 18, 48, 78, 108. 109, 10, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125. 129 Pokemon, counting the legendaries back there. 130 counting Ampharos. But that was a given, so... Still, 130 shiny Pokemon in this game. And there's only a handful of dupes. So I could try and count individual species, but, you know, I'm not going to bother with that. So yeah, I did knock out a lot of the things I needed for an eventual shiny dex. Eventual. Like, I don't know when that will actually happen, but if it'll actually happen, but it's so cool to actually, like, clean all that up. Seriously, where was that? Oh, there's the other Glimmet and Glimmora. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about them. That's right, I got Kecleon in this game. I forgot about that. I think I actually have that, have that in my list somewhere. I think I accidentally listed that one. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I accidentally did. I don't need Kecleon no more. That's right, I found that thing so early on, too. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Damn. That was a good knuckle crack. Oh, God, look at all those. How many Pidgeys did I end up finding? Believe it or not, only those two? At least those are the only two I kept. And there's some Fletchlings in there. There's some other Patrat. Yeah, actually, that one was traded to me, and then I end up finding my own Patrat and Watchog. Plenty of them, too. Oh, boy. So, like, if I were to add all these shinies into the things I have in home, I am close to 1,000 shiny Pokemon lifetime. And that's crazy to think about. But otherwise, I'm kind of spinning my wheels here. So I think I can actually, end the night a little early. Like, there was not a lot of gameplay to be had here tonight. I really only had that little bit of stuff left to do, but you know what? It was important stuff. And then we did a fun little thing on the side. I'll call that a win. Okay, here. So, if you did not hear the brief announcement from earlier, I will be streaming here tomorrow, but I will be over on Queenie BB's channel to do some amateur voice acting in Umineko When They Cry. Let me actually shout out BB. Let me actually shout her out in case you are not following her yet and you want to follow her. But you know, I am a mod for her, and she is still like one of the reasons I am a VTuber today. So I am, and she's also just a great friend. So I definitely hope you can join us tomorrow. And if not, I think BB does have her VODs on YouTube now because she is dual casting. So yeah, that is a thing we will do. Otherwise, I will be back here on my own channel on Thursday for something different. That's right. You keep on bearing the lead here. We're finally done with Legend ZA. Unless they introduce more stuff into the game, this is all I've got. I've done absolutely everything I wanted to, besides getting all the clothes, but, you know, that's not that big a deal for me. It's really not that big a deal. So yeah, I mean, there will be other Pokemon stuff to play, at other times here. Like I said, there's so many other shiny Pokemon I could find, even still in Scarlet and Violet. And, I will say, we've floated the idea around of actually playing through Sword and Shield again. I know Axel has mentioned the possibility of doing a co-op run. Even like trying to invite Kara into it to make it a 3-person. Just so all 3 starters. But I'm not sure how well that's going to work because so Kara, I don't think you've played the game at all before. I don't think you've ever played that game. Axel has played it like 1.5 times, I think, and I've already played it twice. I have Sword and Shield. So I think, you know, the skill level there means we really can't play it simultaneously. You know what I mean? It's going to be really hard to do that because, you know, I think we're not going to be... it's going to be really hard to be synced up. It's just going to be really hard for that. Because, you know, I know more than either of you about the game. And the fact that you would be playing the game for the first time, Kara. You know, I don't want to. I also don't want to rush you through it. That's the other thing here. Like, this game is not like is not as simple as Let's Go is. Let's put it that way. But I will say the one thing I was considering doing with Sword and Shield was actually trying to make a I had made notes about a catch-em-all speedrun at some point. I don't think I'm actually good enough to do a catch-em-all run, but it's a you know, I have notes on where Pokemon are obtained, so I actually did like figure out like where probably the ideal spots are, and I did compare between other runs that have happened. So I would think if I did play, I would want to actually kind of like follow that template. So that's something to worry about. The other thing that was brought up was that we could actually, not even just us, Kinney has also mentioned going back to Dynamax Adventures at some point, and that would be interesting. That's a lot. That's gonna be fun to try, just because they're you know, trying to get all those shiny legendaries out of that. That would be interesting to do. So that is stuff to think about for the future here. But that's probably way too far in advance for me to actually think about that right now. I think Pokemon can use a long rest for what I've been doing. So we will be moving on to other stuff, like what I will be doing the rest of the week here. Thursday, if I remember my schedule right, I will be starting Yukari Playly, and then on Friday, I'll be playing Rosenkreuz Still at Freudenstachel. Say that 5 times fast. Also, first, I should actually save this image here. Before I forget to. There we go. And I will put that up on Blue Sky as well. And now that I've done that, we can raid out here. Let's look at our let's examine our options here, but I think I know where I want to go. Yeah, we're going to raid into Axel. He's playing Octopath Traveler 2. Let's hope he is enjoying himself there, having a good time. I'm sure he is. And definitely, like, just try and give back. Axel does a lot for me, so, you know, I definitely want to. I definitely want to just give back the way I can. He's a great friend. Definitely recommend you check him out. Okay, all of that stuff is set. And it's going to be nice to give Pokemon a nice long rest. We shall see what happens come Pokemon Day. I will say I will not do a no-E challenge this year, just because I don't think any of them are really going to work out all that well. Maybe in the future, we'll see about what other game could work with it. ZA is going to be a nightmare. I don't want to do that. But that's for future Sato to worry about. For now, thank you everyone for watching. Have a good night or whatever time of day it is for you. And I'll see you nerds later.